morning, everyone. This is Cindy, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. Today, we're going to work on our needle case, or our Hussif, again. And this will be video number 2. And let me show you here. Now, I have stitched. I cut everything out, and I have whip stitched in the pocket on the far right hand side. Okay, now if you are just joining me, this is video 2. You probably need to go back to video 1. That will take you back to the very start and give you your pattern pieces, your how many inches each one is, and that type of thing. Okay, so just run back over and watch that video, and then you can catch up with us. Okay, today I'm going to show you placement, and I'm going to show you how to do. I did this little heart right here, and I'm going to show you on a piece of felt how to do it. And then I did this sweet little stitch here, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, what I did is I added some lace to the bottom of this, and let me show you how cute this is. This is a let me measure it for you. I think it's a 3-inch. It may be 4. Yes, this is a 4-inch wooden hoop, and it slides in just perfect. Isn't that darling? So, any of your Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's has these. You can also order them on Amazon, very, very cheap. So, this is the first thing that's going to go in our Hussif, but I'm going to take it out. I just wanted to show you. So, now next we're going to move to the middle section, and what I want to show you is I took my piece of my felt, and it measures about 4.5 inches by 2 inches, and I folded it in half, and then I stitched it down the middle. Okay, and then that's to hold some sweet little pins. Now that folds over like so, and then I took this pattern piece, and I used this piece of fabric, and what's going to happen is I'm going to stitch this up here just with a whip stitch. Well, I'm going to do it like this, just with a whip stitch, and you're going to open this up, and that's going to be your little needles. All you're going to do, let me open this up for you. You're going to take this pattern, cut out your piece of material, and fold it in. I just finger press it, and you're going to fold all 4 sides in like so. You're going to finger press it, and you're just going to fold it over. Again, you're going to take this piece of fabric, you're going to finger press all the way around, and then you're just going to fold it over, okay? And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a pin in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle and thread, and I'm just going to whip stitch all the way around, okay? And then I'm going to place it right here, and I'm going to whip stitch it onto here, okay? So that is that piece. And Monday we will have the weekend. Hopefully will give you a chance to get all this basted down. And then Monday we will look at some embellishments for it, okay? Let me show you this. This is a little embellishment kit that I ordered. It is it's just a fun little pack. It's got all kind of darling little pieces in it to use. Look at that. Isn't that precious? Put that right there. All these little pieces. There's just so many in here. This was in there. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? That, and then we've got these, and we've got this little piece. I mean, and this, and this, and this. I mean, there's just so much in here that's darling. And I'm going to give you the name of the shop, and I encourage you to go over and order this little bundle of wonderful goodies. Okay. Her name is Audrey, and she's a sweet girl, just real sweet, and she'll get it to you really fast. And the name of her shop is The Creator's Attic. Okay, and I'm gonna put a link to her shop in the description box below, so you can just go over there real quickly and order your fun little bag of little vintage snippets. Okay, so we finished this one. Now, this one, this pattern, you have already cut it out, and what I did was I finger pressed on 3 sides, okay? I left the top. I like that look that's, you know, I like that look that kind of is unfinished. So what I'm going to do, and I got this beautiful, this came from Audrey, and I went ahead and stitched it on to show you how wonderful they are. I just did a running stitch. I'm going to show you all that. I did a little running stitch, and then I took a vintage button and sewed on. Isn't that precious? And then that's going to go up here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a whip stitch. You could do a blanket stitch, you could do anything you wanted, but I'm gonna keep mine simple. I'm just gonna do a whipping stitch. So that takes care of that. Then cutting, let me get me a sip of coffee here, ladies. Okay, then the next thing, your pattern that you would have cut out is your heart. And I just folded over the edges and did a running stitch and tacked it down. And then what you want to do is you want to sew this one down first. And then you want to put this right there, like so, and you're going to whip stitch it down. What you're going to need to do is the top of this is going to be open, okay? So you want to do a whip stitch across the top before you put it on. Just do a little whip stitch across the top to seal in these raw edges, okay? Just from one side to the other, about right here to here. We're gonna put a little pair of scissors in there, and you could probably put some other things. And then after you do that, you're gonna place it on your fabric, and you're gonna whip stitch it down. And here again, you can use a blanket stitch. You could even do there's all kind of things you could do. You could do French knots. You could whip stitch it down and then do French knots around it. We'll come back with some fun stitches, okay? After you get everything down. Now, the last thing we have is our little book. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold, this was the book, and you're going to fold it in half, okay? And the only thing I folded over is this back stick, what I call the page. And you're gonna whip stitch this down. Then you're gonna close it, and you're gonna whip stitch here and here. Here again, I left the raw edges. I like that look. Okay, let me show you again. You're gonna take the piece of fabric that is your book, and you're gonna fold it in half, and you're gonna put the folded edge right here. Then you're going to open it up, and you're going to stitch across here, 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 and up the back, okay? And that's going to leave you a nice little pocket to put in. I'll show you what we're going to put in it, okay? So here we go. If you would like to take a screenshot of this, it might help you. So let's start out right here. We've got this. It's in 3 sections. We've got this section. It's going to be the hoop. And we'll put some lace, or we'll decorate next time we're together. And then the middle section, you've got 3 things to stitch down. Leaving the top of this open, stitch just the top of this, pick it up, and do your little running stitch from about here, just across the top. And then lay it back down and stitch it down. So you're going to do this first. And then if you have some lace or something, I would suggest you go ahead and put whatever you want on here, because we're going to stitch that down. Okay? So that's going to go there. And then remember, this is let me show you again. This is the felt that we put down, and we just ran a line down through there, closed it up. And then with this, we finger pressed all the way around. And then we closed it up. And we're going to whip stitch these 3 sides. And here again, if you want to do the blanket stitch, or if you want to do French knots, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to whip stitch it down right there. Okay, then we're going to come back over to the book, and you fold it over, put this on the fold on the back of the Hussif. And then you're going to open it up. I would pin it down, open it up, and we're going to stitch here, 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 and up the back. Now, if you want to decorate this on the side, I would say go ahead and do it. You could probably stitch something on the front after it's stitched in, but you may want to go ahead and put that on there too. Unless you're waiting on this package, and I'll show you an alternative when we get ready. Okay, now I want to show you a few more basic stitches. I'm sure just about everyone knows these stitches, but I want to go over them with you. And let me get my needle threaded here. I can see what I'm doing. I have to use a needle threader. I can't see good. Okay, then you put that through, and we're just going to pull it. And there we go. It's threaded. Okay, now I'm going to show you the running stitch. And that's what I did with this little heart. And also, let me show you, if you are having trouble making your heart, take, this is a regular pin, but you want to get a pin that, a dressmaker's, tailor's pin. You're going to put a dot right there. You're going to put a dot right, okay, come on, pin. Let me get it going here. Okay, you're going to put a dot right there. You're going to put a dot right there. You're going to put a dot right there. And you're going to put a dot right there. And all you're going to, oops, I don't think you can see. I'm sorry. You're going to put a dot here, 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 and here. And what you're going to do is you're just going to stitch up to there. Then you're going to stitch down to that mark. Then you're going to stitch up to that mark. And then you're going to come around to the bottom. Okay? That's how you make a heart. Okay, let me do that one more time for you. And if you use a dressmaker's disappearing pen, you can just, if you see any marks, you can just take a little wet, a little washcloth with a little bit of wet on it and dab it in, it'll come right off. But here's how I was taught many years ago to make a heart. You go here, you go here, you go here, and you go here. So you're going to start at the bottom. You're going to stitch up to here. You're going to come back down. You're going to go over to this dot, and then you're going to come over. Okay, that's how you make a heart. Okay, now let me show you. Let's see what I want to show you. Let me show you this stem stitch right here. Just get in your sewing box with some of your threads and gather up what you like. And that's how I did this heart. That's how I did my heart. I marked it. Okay, now we're going to do this little running stitch or stem stitch. And the way I do that is I just come up and I go down and I come up in the middle of it like so. And if you want to kind of go off to one side and make it curved, you're just going to kind of go over slowly. Don't make it real, you know. But that's all you're doing is making this stitch right here. And here again, if you want to draw a little pattern of what you're doing, you can do that. That would work fine. But that's all there is to that. It's just a running stitch. And then just keep going straight. You just bring your stitch down. Most everybody knows how to do that, but I think we may have a few new gals with us, and I want them to be able to do this and not get stressed. Okay. So that's all there is to it. You make a stitch, oops, and then you come up in the middle of it, okay? Okay, to end it, you turn it over, and you take your needle, and you come through the last stitch on the back. And I usually do it twice. I like to make sure. I don't want it to come loose. Okay, now that's how you make stems. Now let me show you how to make French knots. Okay, with a French knot, you're going to come up from the back. You're going to take your thread and you're going to wrap it around 1, 2, 3 times. Go back down where that is. Hold your thread tight on the other side and pull, and you have a French knot. Okay, let's do that again. Come up from the back. I like to go around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Put it down right beside that where you came up. Take your thumb and hold that tight right there, and you've got a pretty French knot. Okay, one more time. You come up from the bottom, wrap around 1, 2, 3, go back down, hold that stitch with your thumb, pull, and you've got a French knot. Okay, and then the same thing, you just come back, go through a couple of times, and there you go. Okay, now that is all I did on these stitches, okay? Let's see if there's anything else. No, that's all I need to show you. So, so now on this, we have the blanket stitch, we have the running stitch, or the the French knot. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I hope you ladies are excited about this. I'm really excited to get this put together. And I'll get all my stitching done this weekend. And then I'll come back. And if y'all have any questions, any concerns, or you're having any problems, please just message me. I will be checking my messages and making sure that everybody's doing okay. And then, let's see, Monday or Tuesday, I will come back on and hopefully you'll have everything stitched. And don't forget, if you want to order this cute little bundle from Audrey, I'll have this in the description box below. And look at this. I mean, you can just put all kind of things on here. Look at that. I just love all this. Look in the middle of the heart. I mean, there's just, this little bundle is just wonderful. There are so many in here. You'll have multiple projects to work with. So, and then, of course, we're going to decorate the front. So, that'll be fun. So, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and you get your stitching done. And if you don't worry about it. This video will, excuse me, be up and you can refer back and do it at your leisure. Okay? Okay, I appreciate you watching so much and I'll see you the very first of the week. Y'all have a wonderful, weekend and happy stitching. Bye-bye.